Hey gang, it's me. I'm back. Just a few words. Shout out to Jamie, one of my clients that asked me to do this video on why Mercury Retro is kicking everybody's butt. Okay, Mercury Retro is something that happens 3 or 4 times a year. It has to do with planetary alignment. And with that said, it's more of an astrology thing, and I'm not an astrologist, so okay, help you understand this. It has to do with the planetary alignment. It is the time that can bring about chaos. It can bring about the unexpected. It definitely, for whatever reason, it brings people from the past back over and over. Past events come back in place. Past people come back in place. Deja vu runs heavy. Disruption of sleep. Mechanical breakdowns. These are things that are so common during Mercury Retro. And I got people that skate through them and think, oh my God, Retro was great. My business was great. The income was on point. Everything, I got this, and this, and things are going well. But the majority under Mercury Retro is what I'm talking about, is the mechanical breakdowns. It's things going completely haywire. It's deaths in the family. It's just the time frame of the unexpected. So we're going to touch base on a little bit of why this hits the way it does. And I want to use one of my clients out in Montana as an example. She's also gifted, but she also is one of those who kind of skates through retro. Her retro, a bad retro for her, is dealing with her own clients and that set of things, so rescheduling and things like that. Retro hit her, wham, this go around, and knock on wood, hopefully she's cleared it. Anywhere from her hot water heater busting to she had personally financed a vehicle that had to be repossessed. It's just been one chaos after the other. And yeah, so she questioned too, how come I've gotten through Mercury Retro until this one, Okay, well, y'all know how we do my readings, and I'll say you got a tower card moment coming, okay? And that tower card moment is when that tower crumbles and falls down. It's your anger, it's your temper, and then things always get better right after. Sudden changes, rapid changes, never leads you to something worse, okay? Retro's kind of the same way, okay? Where a tower will never lead you to something worse, retro is going to give you a hard redirect. But that redirect is also not going to be something worse. Now, going back to what I said, now I do read for y'all by the signs. To me, it's a spiritual grouping, okay? But I am not an astrologist. Astrology can better explain to you what's going on with you and your sign in retro. Now, a lot of times when you come into a psychic reading, and it's not a collective, it's for a sign, and let's use Aries as the first sign. Let's say you're coming in as an Aries, and I or another psychic will say it's just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Because each one of you have a 4 placement on your horoscope sign. We all go by our sun sign, which says the day we were born. That's where the planets were. The planets were in Aries. You are in Aries. Okay? Well, it goes a little deeper than that. And to find out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Google it. Do not pay for that. Okay? Google it. It is the precise time you were born. And if you don't know that time, and you're going to have to find out on your birth certificate, your time of birth. It's the precise time. It is your planetary alignment during your time of birth. I'm often asked about me. Nope, I don't do my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Don't need to. I'm all fires. It really doesn't matter. Okay? But to some people, it does. And this goes back to my cross-watcher videos, that sometime if your sun sign doesn't resonate with you, then one of your other signs will. Okay, and it's all on how you want to play that. Or if you're dating a Pisces, but he's got Libra in his chart, you might want it. It's a personal preference. Okay, that is a personal preference. Well, getting back to Mercury Retro. Mercury Retro is planetary alignment. Okay, that planetary alignment affects different signs. And it's going to affect different signs in different ways. Well, guess what else it affects? It affects your pets. It affects your animals because you know what? They carry a zodiac sign too. Some of you don't know their birthdays, and some of you don't know the time of their birth. Okay? So, this may be why your cat has gone slap wild during this retro, but was fine during the last retro, if that makes sense to you. It's all based upon planetary alignment. They are like tower moments. They are hard redirects. They will never lead you to something worse. But I can tell you one thing. You can guarantee during retro when I say it is the time frame of the unexpected. The good, the bad, the ugly. You're going to get it all. You're going to get it all. Some of you worse than others. Okay. And like I said, so some of you, again, I'm going to use Aries as a sign. That Aries may have skated through this retro pretty well. As a matter of fact, they may have received a couple of new items. They may have purchased a home, or things are going really well. Okay. While Aries on the last retro, the car broke down, the washer broke down, they lost their job. It all depends on your planetary alignment. And there's nothing, unfortunately, that you can do other than to stay positive, keep the vibe going, adjust your crown. Know each day is a new beginning, each and every day. Each and every day. And take it moment by moment and take it as it comes. And it's not hard. I mean, retro, knock on wood, hasn't been ultimately bad, but I've had some things happen during retro. I've had the loss of a relative. I've had the brakes go out on my truck. So yeah, there's been some things I've had to deal with during retro, and we're not out yet. We're not out. You have pre-shadow going in. Hey, thank you. You've got post-shadow coming out. Okay? But no, the world is not against you. It's not. Some of us have caught hell, and some of us have done the opposite. Now, the ones that are going through hell during this retro will fare really well once we clear post-retro. The ones that have skated through retro with very minimal problems will probably catch hell after retro. That's how that works, y'all. That's how it works. And like I said, we have 3 or 4. I know we do. I have not got it up right now. But if you visit my website under horoscopes, your free horoscopes, which are up, by the way, with your free monthly AI, scroll on down and we'll show you the retro dates of the year so you can plan accordingly for events, travel, or whatever. And also on that page gives you personalities of the zodiac signs. So, you know, if you're an Aries dating a Leo, you could look that up and see what your personality traits are and your compatibility. So there's a lot of information over there. I did add some new services today. I am offering your Reiki certifications by your levels. Okay. And I'm offering reflexology and a couple of little services over there. And I have made y'all a metaphysical bundle for those of you that want to get started. Okay. And we're talking about all of it. Psychic development, the tarot card workshop, Reiki's level 1 and 2, and beginning reflexology would get you started. In addition, if you've got all that and you're out to start your own, you need a website. I build websites too. That information is over there. So yes, I'm out to help you. But let me tell you, on these bundles, they take hours. And I'm only going to fill but so many of those, okay, before I get overwhelmed. So we've got that going on. But yeah, some of you are catching hell through retro. My heart goes out to you. We're going to get through this. We're here because we're doing life together. Okay. The other thing I want to talk to you about is my collective readings and why I love doing collective readings and why I stopped doing your weekly readings by the sign. Weekly readings by the sign were a wonderful thing. They do not give me enough views and actually hurts my YouTube channel versus building the YouTube channel. Okay, so kind of a business decision there that the weeklies had to go. Not to mention they are time consuming. Y'all guys have no idea what it takes to get through 12 readings on that. Okay, so the collective readings, what I love the collective readings because it shows you the power of spirit. Okay, it shows you the power of that one sentence or one phrase that I said hit 16 people in different areas of their lives. Okay, the one thing, and I'm guilty of this as well, on a collective reading, do not blow off something and say, oh, that doesn't apply to me. Because I tell you, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Don't blow off what doesn't apply to you. Okay, because the next thing you know, what I said in that reading has happened to you. Don't blow it off. Those messages are not coming from me. Those messages are coming from spirit. I think they are the coolest thing ever when I say one phrase and it hits 16 people in 16 different forms. Okay? There's a reason for those collective readings for the public at large. And like I said, when I say take what resonates and take what does not, leave it behind. What you're leaving behind, store it right here. Because it doesn't mean it does not apply to you. It may not apply to you that week. It may not apply to you that moment. But that message came out for a reason. Okay? So just remember that as well. Guys, if there's anything I can help you with, I hope this gave a little clarity, a little light to things and how things are going to go. August 8th. Oh, yeah. August 8th, y'all. That's Friday. It is the Lionsgate portal. And the date is 8/8. What does 8 mean? 8 means abundance. What happens when it's 8/8? Well, it's the luckiest damn day of the year. Okay, so what you gonna do on Friday? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments. What happens on Saturday? The full moon. The full moon comes into play on Saturday. And what happens on Sunday? We start leaving out of retro on Sunday. So, pretty powerful weekend stuff, right? Just saying. Abundance, abundance, abundance. This is your abundant month. It is only the 4th of August. I want you guys to make it count. Make it count. Leave me comments. Message me. Your birthday is on the 10th. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Leo baby. That's right. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's all going to be good. We're going to keep that vibration high. We are ascending. Now, remember that. You are vibing high. Your vibe attracts your tribe. We are vibing high, guys. Okay? Y'all remember that. And we're coming of a place of abundance and not the place of the lack of. And remember, the superpower is you because no one can be you. You are your own superpower. Hope this has helped y'all a little bit. Looking for a reading? It is JackieTomlin.com. You guys have a super fantastic day. I will see you at 7 p.m. this evening where we're going to rip into this week. We're going to tear it apart. We're going to do a full reading with clarification. We're going to touch base on love. We're going to pick a pile where we're going to go over your karma challenge, your inner peace, your crystal of the week, your affirmation, and at the end, well, that's when you're going to put your question out as a form of a yes or no. You guys have a good one, and I will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Thanks, guys. Bye.